and what are the kind of results that are associated with this placement. Also, I'm going to cover up the aspect of Mercury, because Mercury here is going to aspect 7 places away into the 10th house of your career. So what are the kind of results that Mercury is going to give you with regards to the 4th and the 10th places?
Explained
this is also the placement of Mercury
by my actual
where you
birthday,
need to balance out the spiritual
October
realm
26,
along with
1999.
the materialistic realm of your life as well. But first of all, let's try to understand what is planet Mercury and what is 4th house in Vedic astrology, and how these two entities they are going to combine and give their results. See, first of all, on one hand, if I talk about regarding planet Mercury in Vedic astrology, Mercury is the planet of your intellectual abilities. Mercury represents your analytical behavior, or whether you have the ability to analyze little minute things in your life or not, because this is a very smart and very detail oriented planet. Suppose in order to choose like one option out of the 4 options, suppose there are 4 options that are present in front of you, so you need to pick one best option, best suitable option for you. So here Mercury's energy is going to give you that kind of analytical behavior where you are going to decide which course is going to be best for me. So that is the best suitable path as well. Also, Mercury, it is a very business savvy planet.
I was watching Andrew Smoke today too.
Because Mercury represents
the
the
Speedway.
idea
I'll watch him
generation
a little bit in a minute.
Even in the 21st century, all the social media sites, which includes Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, even any kind of a networking aspect, they are also interconnected with this planet Mercury. All the banking professionals that are working as an mutual fund managers, hedge fund managers, even all the transactions that are carried out between the banks or any kind of a financial transactions that you are making, that thing is also seen from planet Mercury. And on the other hand, the 4th house in Vedic astrology, that is the home, that is your own home. 4th house represents the happiness as well, like from which area of your life that you are going to receive
get a hold of what Mercury in the 4th house means by other astrologers like Victor Kara, kind of.
Which is known as the marital bliss in your life. All the planets that are in the
was gonna do my golf club collection video, but I don't have my golf club stuff like with me. I think it's in Dad's car, but I'll show you my electric guitar right now. And we'll do the fishing collection tomorrow. The golf club collection this weekend because my dad will be home then. I think this is my guitar. I hardly ever play it because I'm pretty good at it, but not in this lifetime, but whatever. I don't know about any other lifetimes yet, but I know that I can be good at things.
4th house, we are going to provide you the results after marriage as well.
That's a cool guitar.
After marriage, what is going to happen? So the 9th house and the 4th house, these two houses, they are going to give you the exact results of or the after marriage analysis. Also, this is the house of all your conveniences, all the comforts, all the luxury cars. Even this is the 4th house is also originally ruled by the sign of Cancer. So that is the house of your mother as well. The relationship aspect with your mother, all the real estate, land, property related matters, whether you are going to invest into that thing or reap out the profits or not, that things are also seen from the 4th house. First of all, when you put any planet or the planet like Mercury in the 4th house, what is going to happen? This is going to be quite a very flexible placement with regards to movement in your life. Because this is your hometown, this is the place of your birth, 4th house. This is the place where you are currently staying in. So 4th house, if Mercury's energy is in the 4th house, what is going to happen? This Mercury have the ability to take you away from your home country into the foreign lands. Irrespective of the zodiac sign placement, Mercury is that kind of a flexible planet, because Mercury is ruling the sign of Gemini as well, and the sign of Gemini represents that level of flexibility and that level of adaptability. So from the 3rd house, it is going into the 4th place. It means all the qualities, all the characteristics of the 3rd house, they are manifesting into the 4th house. And here I will tell you one more thing with regard to the
shout out to Cooking Astrology
beneficial for you
for this video.
To rather than working behind the scenes, you need to work up front, or you need to focus more upon the presentation skills. The more you are going to present your work in front of the world, the more and more opportunities you are going to gain in your life. because here there are
I'm showing him
lot
because
of
I don't
positive and
know
lot
what
of
I'm talking
negative
about with these
aspects that
planets.
are also associated with this Mercury, and that specifically depend upon the zodiac sign placement as well. Because in my personal experience, I have seen this thing. Mercury in the watery zodiac signs in the
This
fourth
is why I
house.
like
This
fast
Mercury is
cars
tend
and
to give a
stuff,
lot of
and
sufferings with regards to your love
dark
life
music
and
with
with
the sign of
regards to their family
Scorpios, my
life
sun
as well.
sign in the 4th house.
But
Kind of.
suppose if Mercury is in very well dignity, or it is in very well dignified kind of a position, then what is going to happen? These individuals, they rather than working outside their home, like going outside their home and then doing some kind of a work, Mercury have the opportunity here to create its own workplace. Because Mercury is having that level of smartness, that level of abilities, or I can call it as the skill set is present inside this Mercury to take some initiative and start something of their own as well. There is only one downside of the Mercury placement in the 4th house, and that is the family aspect. Because here what is going to happen, Mercury, it is a benefic planet and it is a very soft planet. Although like Mercury is a very clever planet just like Rahu, but here I will tell you Mercury tend to behave in the very emotional manners with regards to the family aspect as well. And most of the cases, over 90% of the cases, family is acting as an obstruction or badak in front of these individuals in order to succeed in their life. And it is much better for you individuals to leave your hometown or leave your family in the early stages of your life, so that you can become successful in the career field as well. Because no matter how hard you are going to try in order to maintain the cordial relationship among you and your family members, this Mercury is not capable enough to give you that kind of a results. Because at the same time Mercury is ruling the sign of Virgo, that is originally the 6th house. So that 6th house energy is also somewhere present inside this Mercury, and that is the hidden enemies. So what is going to happen, there are going to be lot of hidden enemies that are going to be present inside your home as well as your workplace as well. Because this is
Me
this
being
is
a
quite
Leo
very
ascendant with
Mercury.
this placement, Mercury in the
These
4th house and
individuals,
Sun
they
in
are
the
having
4th
very
house,
like
most
rapid
likely a
pace.
Leo
They tend
ascendant.
to like work very fast. Their mind is going to run in the much efficient manner, and that is why this is the main reason why these individuals, they will not be able to fit comfortably into team kind of a zone. If you are going to tell them to okay,
I have
go
Mars,
into team kind of a
Saturn,
work, so
and
Mercury is
Venus
not going to
trine,
perform well.
Venus and Virgo.
Because the 10th aspect of the
Well,
Mercury,
actually, Moon
or the 7th
kind
aspect
of
of the
trine,
Mercury,
but
that is
it's in the
spiritually
same
upon the
sign
10th
as
house,
Saturn,
and that
so
is
it's
the
not a
house of your
trine.
career. So here what is
And I
going
got
to
Saturn
happen,
and
imbalance
Taurus
is always going to be
and
there.
Mars and Capricorn,
If
I haven't already
it is
said.
much better to have no planet in the 4th and the 10th axis. If that quadrant places, if that are empty, that is quite a good placement. But if suppose some planets that are posited over there in the 4th and the 10th house, even if it is Rahu and Ketu axis, some malefics are over there, that is going to be quite a very difficult or challenging position with regards to the family point of view. Although if the quadrants are occupied, 1st, 4th, 7th and 10th house, it may be from your moon chart or it may be from your ascendant. If the quadrants are occupied in your life, it means you are a very busy person. But if your quadrants are all empty, it means you are having that kind of a relaxation is also present inside you. Also, one very important thing, as I'm discussing regarding the hidden enemies, so these individuals, they are going to have a lot of hidden and family secrets.
Astrology can explain pretty much
because
everything,
here,
but not
Mercury
everything.
is not capable enough
We still have
of
to make a choice in life.
hiding its
Basically,
emotions
I've
from
come
the
to believe.
outside world. Mercury is a very polite kind of a planet, very soft planet. So in the later stages of life, what is going to happen, these individuals, they tend to shift towards the path of spirituality as well, and that too depend upon the planetary conjunction. Because in most of the cases, I will tell you, if you pick up 100 charts, so out of 100 charts, in the 80 charts, Mercury is going to be sitting with some other planet. Most of the time it is with Surya, it is with planet Venus or some other planet. Mercury is never ever going to be alone. If suppose Mercury is in the conjunction in the 4th house, suppose planet Surya is sitting over there in the 4th house along with Mercury, then what is going to happen, this is not going to be a very good placement with regards to your mother as well. Because if Sun is coming into the 4th house and if suppose Moon is in the 10th house, this is going to be a complete devastating placement. Here you will not be able to receive that kind of a nourishment from your mother as well. Because Mercury is not be able, this planet is not sufficient. This does not have the ability to give you that kind of a mental nourishment, that kind of a care, affection, support towards the family as well. And that is why these individuals, they tend to like perform very well, exceptional. These are the exceptional charts. They tend to perform very well in their career life, but not very well with regards to their love life or with regards to their relationship aspect as well. Because
I have this placement
displacement
moving
of
the
the
10th,
Mercury, as I told
conjunct
you,
Saturn
4th house is the
in
marital bliss.
Sun in the
And
4th house
originally in the
in
Kalpurshi
Scorpio.
Kundli, 4th house is the sign of Cancer. It is ruled by the sign of Cancer, that is a watery zodiac sign. And Mercury is also debilitated in the sign of Pisces. So Mercury, that is the outer realm. If you put Mercury in water, that is going to be a complete dissolution kind of a situation. So Mercury have no ability to make some kind of a decisions as well. Here I will tell you one thumb rule. If you are having Mercury in the 4th house, because in most of the cases you are going to feel very sticky situations in your life. You will not be able to decide which course of thing that is best for me, or which things I have to leave in my life. So here is the thumb rule. Rather than going by the logical mind or by the reasoning mind or by the analytical mind, it is much important for you to just focus upon your intuition, or whatever your inner gut feeling is telling you. Always proceed with that inner gut feeling, because if the benefits are in the 4th house and the planets like specifically Mercury and Moon, your intuition or gut feeling is always going to be true. If you suppose having some kind of intuition or gut
just
feeling
showing you that I can
present
watch
inside
stuff
you,
on my Switch and
like
stuff,
I
you
need
know,
to
on YouTube
leave
app
this
on it.
place, I need to go somewhere else, so immediately listen
And
to
my
your
astrology
intuition.
chart.
You must need to vacate that thing.
If you look up October 26, 1999 at 8:40, well, really not 8:49 a.m.
Or Mercury is in the 4th house.
It'd be
Like what is going to happen
after midnight or so.
find the next path,
Leo ascendant or Virgo ascendant, pretty much, basically by due to Vedic astrology or whatever.
Over there. If
But Leo ascendant makes sense in this video.
This planet is still
For
have the ability to
Mercury in
save
the
your
4th.
future perspective. Because in the 4th house, I will.
I'm gonna go to the videos I've been watching. I watched the Red Dead Redemption 2 video I made a little bit, and then the Mars in the 6th house, which makes good people that are energetic or whatever, that are leader-like kind of. And then there's Jupiter in the 6th, and that's for Scorpio ascendant though. Jupiter would actually be in my 9th for Leo ascendant. I got that right. And I've been watching this guy. This guy's good. These people need to not get mad at me for adding them to my video, because they have a channel anyways, and I'm just showing them.
I don't know if you guys are getting this either, but I don't know what it is.
This guy talks about how bad boys win in relationships in one of his videos,
should
and
not be this way.
pretty much all of his videos are about
I don't know if it's
how
an age
Earth
thing
has
or-
changed into like non-working
or what it
people
is, but-
and stuff, and weird people.
And I don't know if it's because I got sick so many times in the past, like half a year, like 7 times. So I don't know what it is, but I cannot stop thinking about death. This is not like a suicidal thing. Like never in my life was I in bad health like that or suicidal. But it could just be an age thing, awareness of what is to come. I don't know for sure. But I find myself almost every day, if not every day, more than once, just like thinking about death. Not like in a paranoid type of way either, like in fear.
This
like,
guy, I was
oh my
watching
God,
my TV early in the morning
or
recently,
something like this. It's just
along with EDP,
it
which
crosses
is kind of
your
a
mind.
crazy guy for being a weird pedophile, but
Like you're getting older.
he didn't.
You're
I don't know.
getting
He was
older.
just being weird that day. I don't know why,
don't stay
but
young
he ended
forever.
up getting arrested or whatever. But he's funny.
And
Other than
death
that,
is inevitable. So I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if it's just me or what, but I cannot stop thinking about death lately. And it's,
I'm watching Truth Tiger as well. He's one of my YouTubers.
like
This is a video of my YouTube channels I watch pretty much too.
It crosses your mind a bit at least during the day, and you just know it's coming. And this is doing something to me in a way because I'm the type of person that reflects a lot.
This is a good video to watch on his channel pretty much.
And I
shout out to him.
And not even in like a
forget the channel name. Something like something about Drew or whatever his name is. I forget. I'll look it up later and put it in the comment section of this video. I'll always check the comment sections of my videos, so you know what. Like my recent videos, a lot of them have comment sections added knowledge to them, which I've touched on in some of my other videos about how to look in the comment section.
I'm going to be thinking about it and seeing it in my head before I'm even fighting somebody, you know what I mean? Sparring somebody, fighting somebody, doesn't matter. I'm already playing things through my head.
Here's John Wick collection. I watched John Wick Chapter 1 with my dad, and the other two by myself. John Wick Chapter 2, John Wick Chapter 3, John Wick Chapter 4 is going to be with my dad when he gets back, and John Wick Chapter 5, Ballerina, I'll watch with my dad when he gets back.
And I want to live. I'm not thinking about death because I don't want to live. It's just like a situational...
The trailer 3 for GTA 6 comes out soon too.
I do think.
I'll be streaming that on my device, showing you the trailer.
And I don't think it's coming soon, but...
I'm moving to Florida eventually, just to touch up on again with my family. And then I'm going to Texas and then California, eventually
and
California.
Like I said, it is having these thoughts. It's putting things in a perspective for me. Like I'm looking at my life, I'm looking at my age, I'm aware of things and how the world.
This guy's 30
really
or so,
works.
as he said. He's 30 and I'm 26, turning 27 this year.
The age that we all have, the age that we're currently at, what we're going to be able to...
We're going to watch something different. You can watch that on your own time. I'm not going to film the whole thing for copyright purposes and for you to watch the whole thing on this channel too and stuff. And because I just got so much more to record and stuff. We're gonna find the video that I found today. It was Scrim playing today while watching today, and Lamero I was watching. Spaceman Zach has some new songs that are awesome. I've been listening to that. And Tool, Hooker with a Penis, and all this other stuff. MGK has a new song with Khalifa, and I got Gladiator 2 in a little while to watch. And then there's the Corn Up Syrup guy, the Scorpio Turret, and I gotta find the video. Oh, there we go.
20 years old, and I feel like I wasted my life. How many people feel like they wasted time in their life? It's like, when you were a kid,
I wasted time for sure.
At least for me as a kid, I always felt
I
like
should be moved out, but I'm moving out soon in a couple months.
I always felt like I could be an astronaut,
as I said in my other videos.
a policeman, a race car driver, an engineer, a fucking boxer, MMA. Then you get older, and you start looking at girls. You start seeing the cool guys.
I was watching The Mummy and National Treasure earlier too.
The role models you don't have end up being the guys that you emulate.
Let's go on the switch up here.
The bad boys, the people who cheat on their girlfriend, the people who don't have God in their life. And you hit your 20s and you realize you wasted a lot of your 20s or your teenage years. Like me, I'm a 9th grade dropout.
My teenagers went by so quickly too.
I used to smoke weed every day. I was super depressed. I had a lot of
So
anxiety.
I didn't have to worry
I didn't have a
I
father.
didn't have
growing
much
up.
to do in my teenage years.
Then you hit your 20s. You're 21. You can drink alcohol. So then you get in this phase in your life where like you want to party because you missed out in school.
I'll have to note this guy
like,
later because I don't know his channel name for my Switch.
So I missed out on prom. Never
Switch
went to
isn't
any
showing
prom.
it unless I
Never
go
went
to
to
his
any
channel.
school dances. I didn't have my high school sweetheart. I never went to college. I never did anything. So when I hit 21, people were graduating college and they're hitting the bars and having fun, and here I am working a shitty job, a dropout, no education, and the only thing I know how to do is roll a blunt or spit a freestyle or tag my name on a wall. Like stupid shit. I have no skills. And so you watch these movies like Pineapple Express.
Oh, I just watched that up
Harold
here
and
recently
Kumar
too,
go to White
and Ted
Castle,
2
you
and
start being
stuff
like,
when
man,
they pulled
like,
it on
I just
Nida
wanna
recently,
smoke
a while
and have
back,
fun.
a couple
They
months
get
ago.
it. They get it. You watch Project
It was
X.
dope,
You're like,
along with
oh, shit,
Noah
I wanna go to
Boswell
the biggest fucking
going to Florida
party,
and
and
stuff.
I want to fist pump like I'm in Jersey Shore. I want to go to a rave. I want to go and do this and that. But you don't have money. You don't have the friends because the friends that you grew up with are probably losers who don't do anything, and you're a loser as well at the time because you don't take any accountability because you don't realize that like life is like a clock and it's just ticking.
This is a good
and
way to
Father
test my
Time
recorder
gives
right now too
your
for the
time,
channel
and he takes
on my
your
phone.
time. And you feel like, oh, I got my whole life ahead of me.
I'll make better
You get in a
videos
relationship, and you think
on
you love this person, and you're gonna have kids and get married.
what happened
waste
between
7
me and my
years
mother,
of your
kind
life.
of like
I
that
did.
one day, the chicken
And
incident.
Then you sit
I'll have to
back,
find that video
and you
because I made a
realize
better
it's not
quality
working out.
video of it
And
and
this is all you know.
recording and look up of
What are
things,
you gonna
but
do?
I need
So
a
you
better
start watching
quality
YouTube,
recording
like
of
I
it,
did,
of me
and you
talking
start
in my
being like,
camera.
I want to learn a skill, and I taught myself how to work on
Probably
cars.
outside
Am I a mechanic? Hell
or
no.
inside, depending on if there's
Did I
wind
get
outside or
halfway
not.
decent? I'd say for somebody who never had an education, never did any training, never had a teacher. I mean, I think if I can swap a transmission and a clutch and an engine and axles and shit, I think that's pretty fucking good. So you learn this skill, and then you fall in love with the passion of cars, but you're the guy that nobody wants to hang out with because you have a clapped out Honda with beat up paint and barely shit done to it because you ain't got the fucking money. So now you're flipping cars because you want to keep trying to get to the better Honda. Then you finally get a nice Honda, and then you don't want to drive it because you're scared you're going to break something. You can't afford it. Then you start tinkering with it. Before you know, you rip it apart thinking you're going to paint it and do all this shit. And you end up parting it out because you realize it's a waste of money. Hello, I'm talking
the
about
movie
me.
called Weekend at
then you get
Bernie's,
out of
and
the
that was a
relationship,
good
you
one.
sell everything,
My
thinking
dad's in
that was
Florida
the
right now
problem.
doing his job.
And then you're about 28 years old, and life starts hitting you, and you sit back and you go,
I'm almost 27, so
what the
yeah,
fuck
or already
did I do
27
wrong?
because
And then
of
you go down your timeline of
whatever
life,
Australian
and you start to look
ancestry
at
or
your
whatever.
life, and you go like, holy
So I'd be
shit,
opposite
I
of
wasted
October, I'd
my
be in
best
April.
years. Or did
April's
I?
already passed. We're
Then
entering
you hit 30.
summertime.
Now you're looking at when you were a kid to you were a teenager to you were 21 to 25 to 30.
April would be a sign of
get
Scorpio
scared,
down
you
there
get
still,
overwhelmed,
so
you
I'd
get
still be a
frightened
Scorpio though,
that
really.
Time moved way faster than you thought it was.
Because
and
everything's opposite
you'll be
down
40
there,
before
but
you know
like,
it. You'll be 50, you'll be 60, you'll be 70,
I
you'll
don't know
die.
how to explain it, but like
You
the
look
sign
at
of
your life like,
Scorpio
what the
would be
fuck did I
down there
accomplish?
too. People
Fuck,
that weren't down
I
there
was
would
gonna
be
be an
Scorpio.
astronaut. Hello?
Even
I was
though
gonna
the
go to
seasons
Mars,
are
First
opposite.
American flag, Preston planted it. Didn't happen. Thought I was gonna have 1,000 horsepower EG hatch that was gonna run sixes down the quarter mile. Didn't happen. I thought I was gonna get married and have kids. It didn't happen. What the fuck?
Especially if you're born a Scorpio and it's like, oh, it didn't happen or whatever. He's making sense, even though he's not. Like what I'm talking about is made up.
You start looking around. You start analyzing shit. You start listening to motivation. Motivating speakers and seminars, and you start being like, what can I do?
I watched the Francis live stream recently and stuff like that, and then Puma, and this is a good one, the Wiz Khalifa, Bigger Boat.
She might want me to pay for it, but
I'm not gonna play the whole thing because I'll get copyrighted. But then there's Chalice. I might get copyrighted for this, but whatever. It's the best song ever. I watched his interview, the Smoke Dope 2016 interview recently. It was awesome. And then I got this one.
Fuck. There is 7 of them, and they are 50 milligrams each, so 400 milligrams. This is 100 milligrams down the hatch.
This guy's awesome, along with Astrology and them. He's amazing. Unfortunately, he probably went to jail for doing drugs or whatever out in public. Whatever he did, probably with drugs, probably, or something else he got thrown in jail for. As he does weed and stuff like that, and lean. He got into THC lean, and then probably real lean, or whatever, and some other drugs, but he's a good YouTuber.
Ones, they do taste exactly like pink lemonade. They also have a slight buddy aftertaste, but they're really good. And the texture of both the gummies, super, super soft. They kind of disintegrate in your mouth.
In my opinion, drugs aren't really that bad, depending on the person, but
personally, I'm not really
they got made illegal, obviously, because they're highly addictive, and they can get some people in trouble, like children and stuff. And if you give it to people that shouldn't have it, like with childish minds and stuff, it can cause violence and like deaths and stuff. So it's made illegal because everybody wants to do stupid things like drugs until they're illegal. And when they're illegal, sometimes people still do it, but at least the drug dealers are busted. But like drugs aren't that bad, but in reality, but depends on who you are, like why you're ingesting it and all that.
We're gonna get like the, what is it called? We're gonna get a fountain pop. So, oh, I see. To be honest, my blind ass cannot find this for a minute.
If you're just ingesting drugs for the wrong reason, like some people that get their medical card for weed, it's okay recreationally if you're in the right state of mind, especially in medical sense for what I just said. But I know there's people at like places they just like, oh, for the pain or whatever, for their pain or whatever, but that's not even a explicit logical reason for it. Like they're not even in pain, to my knowledge. So they're just smoking weed recreationally for no freaking reason. Like they don't even have any reason to get high or anything. So they shouldn't be smoking it. Unless they have a reason, they can explain it to me, but
way more than I want.
But they can do what they want, whatever, as long as they're not getting violent or dying from it. Violent can manifest in non-violence, like, it doesn't always have to be a sword cutting someone or something like that. It could be like beating someone up or terrorizing someone's life or whatever. That's a form of violence that weed can cause. Because if you get too dumb in the head and you don't work right astrologically or whatever, like your whole body can't function because you're too dumb. So you instead of being healthy with your actions, you start turning it into unhealthy, especially if you're already a controlling person.
I know I said I wasn't going to report the whole thing, but fuck it. We might not drink the whole thing, though.
And you shouldn't do drugs if you work a job, especially because you can't be high at work, so it's best to do it when you retire or not at all, but like if you want to do it, then do it when you're retired or whatever.
I never take the first lid. I feel like the first lid is nasty as hell. Like, yes, I'm responsible for touching all the other ones, but at the same time, I'm not.
He's my favorite YouTuber besides Angel Show and the YouTubers I watch. Andrew Smokes is awesome, along with Fulcrum. Then there's Crackheads. And Blade, I'll show you.
Right.
Actually, I can't get copyrighted for that.
I think we have a delivery.
But I'm gonna watch Blade tonight on my disc in my room and a bunch of other movies.
Hey guys, hold on. The early days of did you see the
Los Angeles mayor debate?
No.
There's a mayor candidate named Spencer Pratt.
I will go below the Harbor Freeway tomorrow with her. She's gonna get stabbed in the neck.
I'm watching The Wolf of Wall Street too and
The
stuff like
real
that.
takeaway from that, though, is what the f*** is super math?
It's good this
Dude,
video's still
we
recording.
might be turning into fresh spawns again soon. Have you been reading the news lately? This hantavirus. This is like 40% fatal. If it's
The
spreading
best
faster than we currently
YouTuber
know
ever
to,
is
that's pretty
Goblin,
scary.
pretty much.
Moral of the story is someone sniped Kyle's username on YouTube.
I don't know any
And
other
posting
YouTubers in my
racial
searches
slurs
that would match this guy.
And we need to make it very
He talks
clear
about
that
his
that is
drug
not
addictions
Kyle's
that he's been
account.
addicted to, and this is a new
If you've
podcast
ever seen
called The
his
Crackheads.
video,
He's also got the
dropping a hard
Gobcast
R
that
in
you
the
should
comment
watch.
section. Just know it's not Kyle.
Look, you crackhead. You got hold to the wrong stuff.
I'll show you his channel, his Gobcast channel in a minute.
Episode 39 of Crackheads.
Back again.
What would you do if you were 39 years old?
Probably same thing as I'm doing today, I think.
Really?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's a good question.
Would you celebrate? Would you?
Celebrate being 39?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Damn. Okay. All right. That's kind of fucked up. All right. Well,
You wanna
we'll
do
call
anything?
39-year-olds, I guess. I mean, I was just, looking into the future. Remain optimistic. Like, I hope I'd have something to celebrate by 39.
I'm already not looking forward to 29.
I'm definitely older than my 20s, though, if you really
Listen,
think
bro,
about it. But the first
I've
start of
embraced that we're pushing
1999 resonates with me because
it is what it is.
that's also a year that I'm kind of inherently from.
I especially
But
feel really
I don't
old
know.
because, dude, the other day I posted a video with Left
I don't know if that's even
in the
really the
background,
case, because
and I
I'm
got,
not really 1999 traits,
serving
but
amount
I
of
carry
comments from
some
people
traits.
asking what
Or,
game I was playing. Which, like, if you don't recognize
like
that for
I was
off
able to
rip,
drink
like,
whatever I
you are
want, like energy
15
drinks,
years old,
when
you know?
around my
Like,
dad
there's no
when
way.
I was younger.
But then on the flip side of that,
And,
I realized, I was like, wait,
He didn't care,
Left 4 Dead
like
came
I
out
said,
in
but I
09.
want to be able to drink
Bro,
energy drinks at freaking
kids born in
5 or
09
6 years old.
turn 18 this
So
year.
yeah, that's
And
basically it.
Like,
I
that's
gotta charge
crazy.
my phone up and have a part 2 for you
That's
some other
crazy.
day
That's,
when my mom
like,
takes
what?
off, probably tomorrow when my mom
That's
takes
fucked.
off. I don't
Those
have
kids are about to
bowling
be
this
able to
week
vote.
or basketball
Left 4
this
Dead
week,
can
which I
vote.
never touched on.
Memes,
I do that with
like
my
those-
group,
yeah, I
so.
guess they're memes, but like,
Well, I actually have basketball this week, but sometimes
where
basketball's
they'll,
canceled.
like,
That's why I
they'll
was
go around
confused.
their
But
workplace and, like,
I had
ask people
basketball
when
this
they were
week,
born, and everybody
and
that
basketball was
starts with,
canceled
like,
last
19,
week. So
like,
I had
cuts
basketball
to, like,
last week, but I don't
Wild
have bowling
Wild
this
West.
Yeah,
week.
but we're right at the cutoff, so it's fine.
So,
we're
Yeah.
still like.
I don't have to worry
technically, you go
about
by generation,
going
we're
anywhere
Gen Z,
tomorrow.
we're not millennials.
Today's Taco
I've read
Tuesday. I
this
went to
list
Taco
since
Tuesday with my
19.
brother and had to
Well, that's
talk with
fine.
him
That'll
about
be fun
things
one day, bro.
that are
Yeah,
surrounding
That'd
the
be cool
world,
one
like
day.
where to eat
It's like,
breakfast
have
and
you ever
stuff.
seen, like,
And
there's that
how we
viral
should
ass
eat breakfast
interview
at
with that lady
Whataburger
who was
sometime,
born, like,
and
1898.
memories of
It's like,
where we
here's
ate breakfast
what the
at and stuff, and how
1800s
Taco
were
Bell
like,
had
and it's like,
breakfast.
you
So
were
yeah,
2 years old. Like, you don't
had
even
breakfast,
remember that.
lunch there, which was really good, Taco Hell, and came home
The
and
1990s
enjoyed
were
my drink
quite the
until the
time.
bugs
I was only there
came
for
and
11 months.
ate pretty much all,
Yeah,
drank
I
all
already
my
did
drink
that.
pretty much
You
down
were
my back. I
like
think
in
they did it because
90s.
I didn't do it,
I mean,
and
90s stuff
it was
wasn't
crazy,
cool.
but
Yeah, we were
I
just
threw
too,
out
like,
the drinks
young
so I don't get inherent
new.
bug sickness
we were
inside of
fresh
me,
spawns.
and then
Yeah.
We didn't understand that
learned
shit.
a
came in and chilled on
Dude,
my YouTube
we might be
again,
turning
and
into
then
fresh
made this
spawns
video
again
for you
soon.
guys.
Have you been
So
reading the news
everyone have a
lately?
good one. I gotta plug my
Oh,
phone in
what's
and
going
get
on?
part
We
2
gotta,
later.
we have to have like a
Everyone have a good one.
discussion
Bye.
about this,
Stay Austin.
this